Welcome to the 2009 U.S. Lacrosse Women's Rules video. My name is Ann Kit Carpinetti, Women's Division Director for U.S. Lacrosse. U.S. Lacrosse is the national governing body of the sport. Through responsive and effective leadership, we provide programs and services to inspire participation while protecting the integrity of the sport. This educational DVD is intended to help umpires, coaches, and players better understand the rules of women's lacrosse and the spirit behind those rules. These video clips have been selected for educational purposes and are not intended to highlight any program or umpire. The U.S. Lacrosse Women's Division Board of Governors oversees the Women's Rules Committee, chaired by National Umpire Pat Dillon. The Rules Committee consists of 11 members representing all levels of the game. The committee meets annually in August to discuss and recommend rule changes for approval by the U.S. Lacrosse Women's Division Board of Governors. U.S. Lacrosse's rules are designed to maintain the spirit of the game and to ensure the safety of play at all levels. The spirit of the game includes the philosophy that the game should flow as continuously as possible, that the outcome of the game should be determined by legal play by the players, and that players, coaches, and umpires should observe the intent of the rules and not try to take advantage of them. In order to achieve the goal of maintaining integrity and safety within the game, U.S. Lacrosse is fully committed to providing the appropriate training opportunities for our coaches and umpires.
Hello, I'm Pat Dillon, Chair of the U.S. Lacrosse Women's Division Rules Committee. Let's discuss the major rules changes for the 2009 season. For a complete list of changes, please refer to the 2009 Rulebook. Rule 2, Uniform and Equipment. Beginning this year, the mouthguard each player is required to wear must be of any readily visible color, not white or clear. Note the mouthguard does not have to be one solid color. The next two changes deal with the type and color of game balls that are legal for U.S. lacrosse play. This year, a slightly textured ball will be allowed. The committee has also added a bright orange ball as a legal color. The home team is responsible for providing the game balls to be used. The same type, either smooth or textured, and color, either yellow or orange, must be used throughout the game unless both teams agree to change. In this picture, we show 3 different orange balls. One is slightly textured, and 2 are smooth. All 3 are considered bright orange and legal for game play. Beginning with the 2013 season, the requirements for the uniform shirt will change. All shirts must be of a single solid color. Certain trim specifications will be allowed, including side inserts of a contrasting color or colors that are no more than 3 inches wide. The trim around the collar, the waistband or bottom of the shirt, at the cuff of the sleeve, or around the arm opening of a sleeveless shirt must not exceed 1 inch in width. The size of the numbers has not changed. Minimum of 6 inches on the front and 8 inches on the back of the shirt, and centered vertically and horizontally. Numbers will have to be a solid color contrasting with the shirt color, and any trim must not exceed 1 inch. Rule 5, Play of the Game. In addition to a player on the field, the coach is now also allowed to directly request a stick check on any opposing player. While the request may come at any time, the officials should wait for a stoppage of play to check the stick of this one player. Rule 7, Penalty Administration. Wording has been changed to clarify the meaning of misconduct cards. A yellow card will be referred to as a warning, while a second yellow card will be deemed a suspension. A red card will be designated as an ejection, and any player or coach who receives a red card will also be prohibited from participating in their team's next game. player receiving a card for on-field misconduct will be required to sit out for 3 minutes of elapsed playing time. No substitute will be allowed during the 3 minutes. Any player who receives a red card for on-field misconduct will be ejected from the game, and her team may not substitute anyone in her place for 3 minutes of elapsed playing time. When play is restarted in these situations where a card has been administered, no player on the penalized team is to be moved 4 meters behind. Umpire procedural change. There will be a change in how umpires will handle and penalize offsetting fouls versus subsequent fouls. Offsetting fouls are considered to be fouls that are occurring or have been ongoing within the same time frame. For example, one umpire calls a block while the other calls a charge on the same play. Or after a player has been awarded a free position because someone fouled her, she is discovered to be wearing jewelry. Or her teammate is found without a mouthguard. Or a flag has been raised because of a defensive foul and then the attack charges on her way to goal. A subsequent foul is one that occurs after the initial foul has been called. For example, a player is awarded a free position because of a foul by her opponent, but then before play starts, this player with the ball commits a foul, such as taunting the opponent. Additional information and examples will be available in the front of the 2009 U.S. Lacrosse Rulebook, as well as in the Umpire's Manual.